Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin McHale. I am back. Ooh, child tried it. We are back with the new video for you guys.
Yes, good job.
We are back with the new video for you guys. I know it's been 2 weeks. I know this. And we both know this. But y'all know we wanted y'all to see the Iyanla Van Zandt interview. And then I wanted y'all to see how she fixed my life. So we didn't come back with a new video last week. And also, I went on vacation. I went to California. But before I talk about my little California trip, because you know I could talk, you know, how was your week and, you know, what did you do before I start going off? Because you know how I go off.
My week was cool. Nothing happened major, so you can go and talk about your trip.
Okay, so make sure y'all start this video off first by clicking that thumbs up button. Now, people have been asking me, since they're not always on the computer, how do you click the thumbs up button? If you're on your iPad, your iPhone, your iPod, if you're on a tablet, you just tap the little screen that we talking on, and you should see a thumbs up button, and you should see a share button, which is like an arrow going that way. You click that, and it'll share to wherever you want to go. So I went to San Diego to go see my friend Malik. Shout out to Malik. I hope you're doing good, whatever. You know, I went there. You know, we first of all, our plan was to go to Las Vegas. Then we were going to go to LA, and then we were going to come back to San Diego. But that didn't happen that way, and I can't tell y'all why because ain't none of y'all business why. But I ended up going to San Diego.
Hey, say that again.
What?
Say that again.
I was supposed to go. We were going to go to Las Vegas. Then we were going to go to LA, and then we was going to go back to San Diego because that's where you live at, San Diego. But you know, it didn't happen that way. So we ended up staying in San Diego. I went to the club.
But you did go to LA.
I did go to LA.
But you just didn't go to Vegas.
I didn't go to Vegas.
Why?
I'll tell you off the camera. You know, if I start whispering to you, you know the girls will get mad. So I can't even whisper to you on why. But anyway. So yeah, I went out. First of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to San Diego is beautiful. San Diego is so beautiful. I mean, you could drive anywhere in the scenery. You see all these mountains, or you see houses on the mountains. You see blue skies, and it's just beautiful. San Diego is very beautiful. You gotta go. Okay, so we went out one night, and oh my God, we went to this club. It was lesbian night, and I'm around all these lesbians, and I said, I can't do it. So Malik was like, you know, the next club we're going to go to is kind of ratchet or whatever, but you know, I'm from North Philly, so how ratchet can it be? So I went to the club. There was black people there. They had little strippers and stuff going on, but you know, I can't really get how I normally get, so you know, I had a good time. I had a couple drinks. I didn't even have to buy a drink because Malik knew somebody that bought me a drink, and you know, I had that, and then I looked at the time and said, oh my God, Malik, you got to go to work in the morning, so I'm not going to stay out all night. You know, I was being considerate, you know, because I can stay out all night. I don't care. So, we came home. He went to work.
You being considerate?
I'm always considerate. I'm a Scorpion, baby. You know, Scorpion looks out for people, you know. So, we did our thing. I mean, excuse me. Not that thing. Not that thing, because I tried it. Not that thing. But he went to work, you know, and then he came home, and I came back from hanging with Darius. Shout out to Darius, because you know, I said, y'all should meet up. Y'all live in the same city. Y'all should meet up. So I let them, you know, not let them, but
to the point.
Don't. I gotta rush things. You know, I got a little cocktail. I had a little cocktail.
I'm just trying to see where you're going. So what happened?
So you know, I had a good time, and we drove to LA. Went to LA. Oh my God. Oh my God. When we got to LA, R&B divas. Okay, because Lil Mo was like, if you coming, bitch, you need to come. You need to come. So they was filming. They did a little diva-logs. Oh my God.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, I went to the taping.
Okay.
Shout out to Candy from Sweet Addictions TV. If y'all don't know Candy, I mean, y'all subscribe to my girl, because that's our girl. We done videos with her. She live in Atlanta. She got great videos. Shout out to Cousin Patches. I'm putting her link in the more info box. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. So I seen her, and she was interviewing them. See, she already told me that she was interviewing them. But then she was like, she never told me don't tell nobody that that's what she was doing and she's going to be on their show or whatever. So me, you know, I let the cat out the bag that she was going to be on Army Divas because I took the picture and put it on Instagram. She's like, child, you weren't supposed to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So I'm sorry, Candy, but
being fast.
Yeah, I'm never fast. But shout out to you, Candy. I'm sorry, girlfriend. So the divas was talking about their real life stories. They was really talking about the shit that they went through. It was Shantae Moore, Little Mo, Claudette Ortiz from City High, and Michelet. Michelet is the girl that sings something in my heart, got me hooked on you, and she got this real high, squeaky voice, higher than Squeaky that was on The Color Purple. Okay, it's squeaky, and that's not an act. That's how she really speaks. But anyway, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. They talked about God a lot, and those girls had me in there crying about their story. And I told Little Mo, bitch, y'all need to take this on the road. I didn't say bitch, but I said, bitch, y'all need to take this on the road. Because they're going to make a lot of money, because there's going to be a lot of women that can understand. They talked about suicide. They talked about abortion. They talked about rape. They talked about being fast and fucking and stuff. Oh, it was so good. I'm not going to tell you who talked about what. And then, I will tell y'all this. Lil Mo was battling herself. She didn't know if she was Cynthia or she was Lil Mo. It was good. So shout out to the R&B divas. I don't know why Kelly Price or Dawn Robinson wasn't there, but you know, it was really good. So, and then we went out there and I had a good time. I went to this spot. I ain't gonna tell you what spot I went to because I gotta write them a letter because I'm over it and I didn't like how we were treated. So anyway, we went to Six Flags on Saturday. Six Flags, California Six Flags, y'all right. Y'all right, but y'all ain't got nothing on New Jersey Six Flags. I mean, y'all had this thing called X2. Not X2, but X2. The roller coaster. The line was too long, so I couldn't get in it. But I did have a good time getting on.
Yeah, you could have got the what's the name pass.
What, the Flash Pass? I didn't have time for the Flash Pass. The Flash Pass is $100 a ticket.
But you're the Scorpion.
Hey! Sometimes Scorpion is reasonable. I'll spend money on what should be spent on, not on the Flash Pass.
Just finish telling your story.
So we had a good time at Six Flags. You know, I'm trying to get in touch with Tamar. I'm like, girl, you know, we trying to see you while I'm out here. So, you know, I called her. She didn't call me back. I mean, she didn't answer the phone. I never called her back that day. But, you know, we went to the hotel. Once I got to the hotel, I watched Fix My Life. But we'll talk about that in a minute. We watched Fix My Life, and I watched Kim Whitley and all of that. And we went to this spot called Bossa Nova. Food was off the chain. Food was off the motherfucking chain. For $13, the highest food was like $13, okay? But that food needs to be more than some motherfucking $13.95. Food was off the chain. Lee acting like, oh, I'm kind of full. Oh, bitch, give me that. You know, put that on my plate, ate the chicken and stuff. And, you know, we went on to the club.
The girls gotta eat.
Yes, always. So, you know, we getting a little tipsy and stuff before we go out to the club. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all, we met up with Martin. This is Martin Jr. If you don't know who This is Martin Jr. is, I'm going to need y'all to watch his channel too. So, I got his link in the More Info box too. Shout out to Martin because we had a good time with Martin. So, we met up with Martin that night. Then we went to this place called Fiesta Cantina. So I'm like, oh yes, I remember this spot. And we're having a good time. And I'm like, Nunu, I'll talk to you later. I'll see Nunu later that night or whatever. So we go upstairs and we're sitting there and we talking. So then you know how people start noticing. You're like, oh my God, you that guy from YouTube. Blah, 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 blah. So, where was your co-host, Mikkel? Oh, he couldn't afford to come to LA? No, I didn't even mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. And if y'all see the picture is when he said that. And that's why I was looking at him like that. Because he was trying it the whole night. And he was saying side-eye stuff, but you know I'm drunk and I'm not giving the girls no life. I'm not paying them no mind. So then Malik was like, Kevin, let's go. Let's fucking go.
He said I couldn't afford to pay it.
Yeah, and from mind you, the trip wasn't even about us coming out here. The trip was about me
going to see Malik.
Yeah. So, like, what the fuck?
I couldn't afford to go to LA.
I didn't know that neither. Okay. If the bitch got a car, she could afford something, right?
A car that I paid for it in cash.
All right.
2012 to be exact.
All right.
I paid for that in cash.
And I don't know how much you paid, but shit she paid for it. And I don't see us, see, because this is what I'm saying. Because, you know, I'm not in your business like that. But, I mean, you're my co-host, so I notice, I mean, I don't really see her shopping like that. I don't know what she do with her money, and that ain't my motherfucking business. But she's all right. She's all right. So much fucking business. And you know what I hate? When people say, oh my God, you must got money if you going here and then, no, bitch, I saved. I'm a broke bitch. You do your money. But yes. I'm a broke bitch, but I saved.
First of all, it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to, but it just didn't make sense because, first of all, I can afford to go to LA. I can afford to go anywhere that I choose to go to or that I plan on going to. Yeah. But secondly, that wasn't my trip to go on. That was your trip because you were going to go visit your friend. Yes. What I look like going to go to San Diego with Kevin while he's going to go visit his friend. I'd be the third wheel.
Yeah. So we ain't got time for that.
It doesn't make sense.
No. So the girls just want to be shady or whatever. So anyway, Malik like, no, let's go. So we left and we went over to this other club, had a good time. Oh my God, I got so wasted, and then I went back to the same restaurant, which I'm not going to talk about because I got to write them a letter, and was disrespected, but I don't care. So Sunday...
Somebody disrespected you at a restaurant?
Yeah, Sunday, we got disrespected by people that work there.
Wow.
And, you know, when you write that letter, you just never... And I'm not saying I'm nobody big, but you just never know who you talking to, and you don't just treat people any kind of way. You don't talk to them like that. Just because it's a white establishment, you do not do that. I don't like stuff like that. And I'm gonna write them a letter, and I'm gonna
you mention it in the show. Because if I were you, I would say the name.
Yeah.
So then when you write the letter, you can let them know. And this is the link to the video of my YouTube show, so you can see the thousands of people who watch us, the millions of views that we have, and you can see that But
that's why I won't put their name in the video, because I don't want nobody to go there. I mean, I know, but see,
no, it's not that you. It's not you.
But I don't want to give them no
favor. But you're warning people about their bad service. So therefore,
the service was bad, but the food was good as fuck.
Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to read the letter, and then they're going to see this video and say, "Oh, well, he didn't mention us, so then therefore we're okay."
Well, you know what? Maybe I should mention it, because you know I asked on Twitter, I'm in West Hollywood. Where should I go?
Hey, happy Saturday!
And they say, "Bitch, go to Kitchen 24," and that's the only time I'm gonna say their name. So you know, once I went off, I left, and I kept it professional, because normally when I'm tipsy, not tipsy, when I'm drunk, I can go off. But I'm in a different city, I'm trying to be nice, and I'm gonna get locked up because I ain't got time for that. So anyway, Sunday we woke up.
And I don't have the coins to get you out.
No. According to the guy, you're broke. So I mean, if you can't even come to LA, job. So Sunday come, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't even take Malik to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So we go to the Walk of Fame, we look at all the little stars and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go inside Madame Tussauds. I hope I'm saying it right. Madame Tussauds, Madame Tussauds, whatever. So we go in there, and we look at all the wax stuff. Mikkel, now I went to the one in Vegas before. You would really get your life, because Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, all of those girls from the 20s, 30s, and 40s, because I mean, you don't ever tell your age, so you never know what your real age is. But those are Mikkel's girlfriends, and he know all the scenes. I know Breakfast at Tiffany's, I do know that, and I do know Cleopatra, okay? But it was
Which, by
nice.
the way, Elizabeth Taylor became the first Hollywood actress to make $1 million when she did Cleopatra.
All right.
No Hollywood actress had ever made $1 million before that.
You better let them know. Who's the second one?
I don't know, but Elizabeth was the first.
Oh, no, that's right.
And it took them about almost 2 years to make Cleopatra. Get your life!
But they had all of that there. And, oh my God, I'm trying to, I gotta turn that snooze off. That's my boo right there.
You try! Is that who you talking about?
What? I had a little crush or whatever.
I saw him again, too.
Really?
Yeah,
You should tell him.
No, I didn't. I was driving and he was walking, and I saw him, and I was like, "Oh, there's that guy."
You should say, my co-host like you.
I'm gonna tell him one day when I see him.
Yes, you should tell him. Because I've never seen him.
He's gonna try to read me like, who's your co-host? And because the girls try me all the time. You don't know who I am?
Okay. I ain't gonna tell you. No, recently somebody did throw Mikkel on the bus. Like, where was we at, Mikkel? Oh my God. No, we was at Brandy concert.
Was
the guy tried to act like
no, but it happened again. Didn't it happen again?
That was the last time, Brandy concert. He's like, I don't know you, but I know him. Girl, I don't even do solo videos like that. Now y'all really be trying that. Now, what other videos you talking about you know me from if you don't know Mikkel? So...
This is how you know. This is how you know the impact of this show. When people, when they can't wait to see you in public, so they can just say, "Oh, I don't know who you are."
Okay. So we go to there, we go inside there, then we go have bottomless mimosas, and I'm thinking, and then I met up with Martin. Martin like, come to this restaurant. So we go to this restaurant, and I think I seen Kelly Rowland in this restaurant, but. Malik was like, Kevin, that ain't Kelly Rowland. That girl got a gap in between her teeth. I said, well, it ain't Kelly Rowland. But you know what? To me, she was giving me Kelly Rowland. She had the little hat, disguise your face a little bit, brown skin, pretty girl. So, bitch, I know you did not just yawn.
No, I didn't
take this remote.
I didn't yawn shady. I yawned because I'm tired, and thank God I don't have to work tomorrow.
Well, girl,
bitch,
this gonna be a long video.
Listen. Tomorrow is my first day off since last Thursday. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I can't wait to go home and go to sleep. So that's why I mean, your story is going a little past over time.
We gotta fill this time up, bitch. Then they gonna complain, oh, we ain't got
Bill, what time out? We got about 10 topics to talk about.
Mind you, who knows the time of night this video was up. So anyway, so
your story about California should be a bonus clip.
A bonus clip. I ain't had time to record. I'm living my life. Like, it's going, bitch. That's talking about, is you going, first of all, I thought I had to work and do an interview, but I didn't have to do an interview because, you know, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, I'm a man.
Oh, my God. Oh, I got to tell you about that.
Yeah.
Too. No, about something else.
Oh, no.
Chocolates.
Oh, so you got to whisper again?
I'm about to. I don't give a damn who don't.
Don't whisper. Don't whisper. Because, you know, they newsy. Okay. Only newsy people get mad because they can't hear what you're talking about, man. Yeah. Ooh, no.
Yep, that's what I said. Bitch, first of all, you called me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You know what I'm saying? Wait. You called me, I didn't call you.
Yes. So I finally got
I didn't even know who the hell I'm talking to. Here I go, huh?
You need to save numbers in your phone.
I know, and I don't. Mind you, I'm sitting at work, dumb, dazed, and confused. And my coworker keeps saying to me, "Why do you keep saying hi? You don't know who you talk to?" Hell no. It was only when she got shady is when I knew who I was talking to. I said, "Ho. You called my phone."
We don't gotta go.
No. Because I'll call you back and say, "Oh, something came up." What came up? Beyonce. We got that one, okay?
Oh, she flying over here to the interview right quick?
Yeah, she's going to go right in Kevin's house.
Child, Beyonce would never come to North Philly. I mean, she did one time.
You just never know.
She did one time for Barack Obama.
She's becoming more in touch with her fans. But continue with the California story.
So we go to Tamar's house.
Oh, so you finally did meet up with Tamar?
Yeah, finally. Okay. So, you know, without saying much, I went to Tamar's new house.
The big house. The big house. The main
Mr.
Turn that off.
Let me tell you something.
Because I'm going to be sick by the time I leave here.
Let me tell you something. Okay? All I'm going to say is this. I went to the house. I got a tour. Oh, you know he was like...
Was this the first time meeting her?
First time meeting Tamar.
And then got to go to her house. That was nice.
And
I'm about to call her right now and say, how long have I known you? I ain't down.
When I tell you, Mikhail, okay, you know, I can't even tell you how to get to her house.
Well, you know I'm into houses too.
I will tell you off the camera. But when I tell you,
it's gorgeous.
The only way you're going to get to her house, I can't say that. Okay, you will never find it.
You will never find it.
You never find it. Never find it.
That's what said.
Not even GPS will not take you there. Okay. GPS will not take you there. Like I said, GPS will not take you there. So she take
Hello? Okay. All right. At first I thought that was Tawanda. Go ahead.
Oh, no. So, she shows me around. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to cry. And you know I don't cry at stuff. But I was just about to cry. You know how Kiki was like, for me? I'm like, for you? For you? I just can't. Then we went out to the backyard.
And it's just for both of them. The two, well, now three now.
We went to the backyard. And I was like, for you. I didn't say it.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Maybe got butt dialed.
No. Somebody called me Vlog. So that means they're playing my phone.
So, it was just beautiful. And then I ate her mom lunch. I ate her mom dinner. It didn't have no salt and pepper, so I had to add some stuff. And then I found myself because
her mom was there?
Yeah, Miss Evelyn was there, and I found myself putting salt and pepper on fucking sweet potatoes. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but the sweet potatoes had no taste because Tamar can't really take salt like that. So,
wait, sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
Yams?
Yeah, yams. Sweet potatoes. The extra sweet potato. I just was trying to flavor it up.
I thought, but yams is already sweet.
Miss Evelyn ain't. Oh, Miss Evelyn didn't put nothing in nothing. She made it, but she didn't
like add the stuff. Like
because Tamar can't have it. So You know, I found out this season everything. And they want to say I didn't like the food because I didn't eat it as fast as it does. You know, I'm like, damn, what you think?
Well, how the hell am I going to eat something as fast and ain't got no damn taste to it? Boucher.
So they threw the boucher. And I'm like, no, Malik fucked it up. She fucked it up. That's all because I'm
taste buds is really weird. Is she big now?
Yeah, that stomach is out there. Stomach is out there. I can't. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Yeah. But you know, I'm really excited for them. The baby is really coming along. Coming along. Yes, it is. Okay. So y'all know I'm back home and everything. No, we went back to California, had a great time. I mean, back to San Diego. Malik got the most.
What?
His bed is just.
One thing you shouldn't do is talk about people's.
You can talk about people. It's just you ever just
start thinking stuff.
No. You just lay in the bed and it's just so comfortable you don't want to get out.
You want to hear it on camera or off camera?
So anyway, y'all, it's Monday. I'm home. I'm back home.
Surprise!
I'm back home. So we're back to a new Scorpion show. But before we get into this video, because you know we already.
Oh, this was the video.
Oh shit. Yeah. They ain't got shit else to do. Come here. Just skip it if you ain't want to hear all of that. I'm pretty sure they skipped it by now. But so I had to. While I was on vacation, I found out about warranties. Now I spent $700 on a camera 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. You know, Scorpion Show. We trying to come up in the world. You think, like, oh my God, it's a big investment. When you make a big investment, you fucking put warranties on shit. Oh, Kevin, you dropped the camera. Oh, you have a warranty, but your warranty doesn't cover drops. What bitch you know spend $700 on a camera and get a warranty, but it don't cover drops or anything else? Oh no, well, we don't cover that because there's another warranty called extended service plan that you did not get. Excuse me, I went to your store. They asked me, do I want a 2-year plan or a 3-year plan? They never said, do you want something that covers spills or do you just want something that just covers
something that covers if I knock you the fuck out with
yes.
They didn't ask for that coverage.
No.
They just said, do you want coverage? And you said, yeah. So you mean to me I gotta specifically ask, do I want coverage?
Yes.
Just like this lady, I'm sorry, but just like this lady at my job gonna tell me one day. I called and ordered, because we got this restaurant at my job. I called and ordered French toast, a French toast platter. I get down there and I open the platter and I see this shit that looks like an omelet. Mm-hmm. So naturally I say, what is this? This is not my order. You gave me the wrong order. Oh no, that is your order. That's the French toast. I said, well, miss, where's the French toast? Because this looks like an omelet. Okay. Oh no, that is a French toast. That's French toast made with croissant. I said, excuse me. I said, French toast made with croissant? I ain't asked for that. I said, I want the regular French toast. You know, the one with the bread.
French toast is already breaded enough.
With the bread. That's what she had to nurse tell me. Get this. Oh no, if you want it with the bread, you have to ask for it with the bread. Guess what I told her?
I don't want it.
No, that's not what I told her.
You better make me what I want.
Guess what I told her?
You better make me a French
I
toast.
told her my real age, but I'm not going to tell you my real age on camera. I said, miss, I've been on this earth for 20-something years. Mind you, the nurse that was standing there in line fell out. I said, miss, I've been here on this earth for 20-something years. As long as I can remember, French toast has been made with bread. Mm-hmm. I've never known French toast to be made with a croissant. And I've never known me to have to tell someone that I need French toast made with bread.
Yes. I
said, you know what it is? You don't call here and say that you want it with bread. You got my order wrong. And so now you're trying to make me seem like I'm a dummy. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. I said, so can you go make me my regular French toast?
How long did that take?
Well, it took some time because they're slow as hell. But don't talk to me as if I'm stupid. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, no, you have to call and ask for bread. Miss, what planet do you think I just dropped off from?
Planet Mercy, the child. You know?
Yeah. And then when I told her off, then when I got finished telling her off, she was looking at me stuck like Chuck on I-95. Get it together.
Yes.
Get it together and go get my food right. A croissant. Who the fuck makes French toast with a croissant? That's not
I've never heard that before.
And then I tasted it. It was so gooey.
Why would you even taste it?
Because I want to see what it tastes like. I did. While she was going to go get my food, I want to see what that tastes like.
So, you know, I'm talking, you know, back to the, you know, the warranty shit. They're like, oh no, it don't cover that. So I called there. I'm fuming mad because I'm like, this is my main camera and I can't get it fixed. I feel like my mom. You know, you feel like
I
you
saw
get,
people today at my job and they fell out
yes,
too.
you feel like you get stuck in the ass because you spending money on warranties. Let me tell y'all, make sure you ask, not ask. Ask.
Because they won't tell you.
Yes.
You don't ask.
Does it cover droppage or anything spilling in it? Or any accidental damage at all? I know.
You that. You know,
and it's so bad because you get raped. You giving all them, and mind you, it's not. First of all, I bought the camera that we've been using for the past couple months came from Ritz Camera. I bought this camera over 3 years ago. But I never gave it to anybody, and I thank God I never gave it to anybody because I always use it as a backup when we need to use it as backup. But I call myself saying, well, since Sony fixed this, you know, Ritz Camera fixed it. The same problem I had with that camera, the camera that we're using now. Mm-hmm. Well, not this camera, but the camera that we were using, because I got to get to where I'm going with this. But I feel like Mariah Carey, and I feel like,
well, when are you gonna get Nicki Minaj tomorrow?
I know. Let me get my Nicki Minaj. Let me get Mariah Carey on. So the old camera that we've been using for the past couple months, the focus, it lost its focus. Like you couldn't get a face on it, and I accidentally dropped it. And sometimes when you drop stuff, it stopped working. Mm-hmm. You can't get a clear image on the screen. So they fixed it with no problem. That plan was only probably like $50-something to get it fixed if accidentally drop it. So I accidentally dropped the camera and I tried to get it fixed. They wouldn't fix it. They wouldn't cover anything. And I did not know that because I went to the Sony store to buy the camera. I did not know that Sony did not even cover their own accidental damage. You mean to tell me a big company like Sony, you have to go make a claim with another company for your shit? And
that's how your mom was. You got to make one appointment, then you got to make another appointment.
Yes.
And that takes even longer.
Yes.
I could have went the hell out there and got some reef from out of the damn street to fix the damn bitch better than that.
And I tried. That's what I tried to do.
Have to pay as much.
And I tried. But and every time I looked for Sony, it just kept saying, no, bitch, Sony repair. You can't Google nothing without it being Sony repair. Because nobody don't fix a Sony except for whoever covers insurance. So they're like, oh, Kevin, if you want this camera fixed, you're going to have to spend $278 to get it fixed. I say for $278, I might just go ahead and go buy another fucking camera. But because I bought this camera from y'all and I gave y'all fucking $700 and I paid for my fucking warranty, I want this camera fixed. So I figured I'd go on Twitter and complain about Sony. They see my tweet. They tweet me, Mr. Simmons, what's going on? Give me a reference number. And then they're going to tell me, well, maybe... You know, I'm not going to tell you everything because, you know, I don't know how it will go. But they said, we're going to contact this company. We'll see what happens. And no, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to work. And I'm like, y'all don't want me to rant about y'all on YouTube. Y'all don't want me to do that. I tried to get white women with them. Mm-hmm. Still didn't work because they see my face that I'm a black man. What a black man going to do? So anyway, I thank God because YouTube sent the Scorpion Show a $500 gift card to B&H Photo and Video. They sent us that. Not only did they send us that, they sent us a letter saying, you know...
Where's the letter? Let me see.
They sent us a letter. They sent us a letter saying, a great... Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and read it. You know, we taking up time, child. They got all that.
Okay, this is from YouTube. Look at the paper they sent it on.
Ain't it fancy? You can't even tear that shit if you wanted to.
It's like see-through, but it's not see-through. Anyway, it says... You delivered the audience, now we're delivering the rewards. To commemorate your milestone of 100,000 YouTube subscribers, please accept with our congratulations this custom YouTube reward and a $500 gift card to B&H Photo, which we hope you can use to purchase new video production equipment. We know you'll continue to create amazing content and bring in more fans, so we'll keep looking for new ways to reward you. Thanks for being awesome. Sincerely, Thomas C. Pickett, Vice President of Global Head of Content Operations of YouTube.
Yes.
Get your life.
Yes, I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna email him and tell him that, you know, God know what he's doing. That came God. That came out of the time. That came out the blue, okay? I didn't know that. And not only did YouTube send that, they sent us this custom backpack. Now, I don't know if Mikhail can use it. No. Man, if I definitely could use it, You know, you just throw this on your shoulder like this.
He gonna say they sent us. They sent one, so they ain't sent us anything.
Because
Send me that.
there's some solo artists on YouTube. You know, they send Destiny Child together, they're gonna send it to Beyonce. But I tried it. But am I lying? Okay. Should have said that. Shout out to Michelle and Kelly if they watching. But so yeah, they sent us that. So when I came back, I said I'm gonna use that to go get some new stuff. Because after y'all seen our Iyanla interview, y'all went in on the Scorpion show. Y'all said I can't see. Y'all can see her. I can't hear her. What is that hissing sound? And you guys need microphones. So y'all went in on us. So I said, you know what? If we coming up in the world and we're gonna be interviewing these people, we gotta really step our production game up if it's just us. And you know, we can't always have cameras around. So other people's cameras. So you know, I went to B&H Photo this morning. I ran to New York and I came back and I bought us a brand new camera with a warranty that covers drops and spills. And I bought us also a microphone. Now I don't have the wireless microphones, but from the reviews that I've seen on YouTube.
Now see, close up, it looks like a Canon.
A Canon?
Like the old days during the Civil War, it looks like a Canon. But when I first saw it laying on your bed, I thought it was a sex toy.
Let's try. You know what? Now I ain't got time for that. I had too many men waiting in line to see me. So so yeah, but there is only one for me. So yeah, so oh my God. Okay, I can't lie. I know we're going along, but just skip it, bitch.
Where? I'm not saying a word.
I'm just saying. I'm just filling them in on what we've been up to. It's been 2 weeks. So I got us this new camera. I was scared first. I was scared about spending the price, and I said, "Fuck this. This is an investment, bitch. Buy it." So I bought this, and I bought the camera. Got the warranties on everything. So if anything ever fucking happens to anything, by this time, two years from now, I won't have to worry about that. We're going to be in the studio recording. We're going to have professional cameras, and we don't have to worry. But you know, I always got to cover my ass. But I'm not going to be on YouTube 2 years now. I mean, if I'm still on YouTube and have a show and or a radio show, I'm all right with that. But doing this, no, bitch, it's time to go to teaching. Because I ain't got time to be sitting here talking about what's going on. No, I do not. I'm sorry. No, I don't. But now that I said all of that, we got all of that. But now that I've said all of that, I want to get into something real serious before I talk about the bombings and Boston and stuff. Let me tell you something. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been watching the Scripted Show for almost 5 years. Even if you came here from the beginning or if you just came here now today.
Or if you just came.
Yeah, if you just click that subscribe button today from just hearing me rant all this time. First of all, I want to say thank you for your viewership. I really thank you for taking time out your day. I know everybody don't have time to just sit here and watch. People like to clean up. People like to wash dishes, sometimes take a shower, or do whatever. Just maybe just lay there and fucking listen to us. Whatever you do. Just thank you so much for watching the Scorpion Show. But what I cannot accept is people not being here for our new movement and, you know, us wanting to grow and wanting to do different things. I know people just want to see us gossip about people and stuff. But, you know, Michael and our lives are changing. Some days I want to go somewhere, or some days I'm going on vacation, or sometimes he want to do stuff and he can't record. We can't always be here. Or if we're going to do interviews, we're doing these interviews because we are about growing. We want to be able to have people on our show and be able to talk to different people about stuff. We want to be able to learn how to segue into different questions. And I might be nervous on camera sometimes, but I got my shit together now so I can start asking better questions. And, you know, we're about growing. If we just sat here and did the same thing all the time, you guys would be bored with that shit. Just like I would be bored if a singer kept singing about the same stuff all the time and kept doing the same fucking dance moves. You would be bored too. So I don't like when people say, oh, I don't like this new direction that y'all going in. If you like people that just stay complacent, or if you're a person that like to work at a job and like to stay in the same position, you do that. I want to make more money, okay? I want to make more money. I don't know what you want to do, but I don't want to just be at the motherfucking cash register, okay? I want to be the manager. I want to do this. I want to do that. Give me the big money. That's what we're trying to go after. If you're not here for our movement, I'm sorry. This is not the Scorpion Show for you to watch. Go find another channel to go out there and watch if that's what you're looking for. Now, these people are not stagnant, but there's other people you can watch. Like, you got Miss PTV. You got my homegirl. Oh my goodness, Miss, oh my goodness. Much Love from Kentucky. You got my girl Ashley Shaw Miller. You got a bunch of YouTubers that you can watch if you don't want to watch us anymore. And I'm not saying that segment at all because they're not. They're all doing big things. But if we're not able to come on camera, there are other people for you to watch. You got my boy Miles down in Mississippi. You got Kingsley out in California. There are so many other YouTubers that you can watch if you want to be entertained when we just can't give you that entertainment value. And I'm not ashamed to, you know, just shout out different YouTube shows because it's not just about us. We all in this shit together, basically. But we're all trying to get to better things. But I'm just not here for people saying, oh, I just like that one type of thing that you do. Because how the fuck do you grow just doing one thing? You grow by doing different other things. That's why these singers today don't just sing. They want to have a clothing line. They want to start acting. They want to start throwing their name on shit because they're about growth. And that's what the Scorpion Show is about. We are about growth too. And we're not just going to stay on YouTube. I'm sorry, no. That is not my goal. Well, I could have been a teacher by now. But I'm going towards my goal because my goal was about reporting too. And then once Iyanla got into my ass, bitch, Iyanla done sat there, read me, and we thought we was going to interview her. She read us. Like, what is the strong goal? What is the goal? What is the vision? What is the vision? And I sat there like, when she said, give me 25 words, bitch, I'm glad you said something. Because I wasn't going to say nothing.
Did I say something?
You said something. You jumped in, and I'm glad you did. You saved us, because I wasn't going to be able to say it. That's how fucked up I was when Iyanla asked us that. But before we talk about Iyanla, you know, I just had to get that on my chest. So just shout out to everybody that's here for us. Now let's talk about these Boston bombings. Now last Monday, oh you tried it. Now bitch, since you say finally, girl, go ahead and talk.
No, you got it.
No, you no.
You are on a roll.
No, you know how to talk. I'm well versed at talking using my lips.
You are well versed.
I know that's right. So. Put a thing in, ow! So, okay, let's get to something. Let me get my serious face, news reporter. So last week in Boston, there was a bombing going on. Now last Monday, you know, life was just normal. I'm tweeting about stuff. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Kevin, they like Kevin. Turn on the news. It's a bombing going on. So I turned on the news, all the channels, okay, 3, 6, 10, 29, everybody done went to their major network about this bombing at the Boston Marathon. They said 2 bombs had went off. I'm thinking to myself like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. You know, it's a damn terrorist attack. We had a terrorist attack in Boston, which I never knew about the Boston Marathon. I'm sorry if I'm ignorant to it. I just never knew about it. I never knew how big it was or anything like that. But, you know, it was so big that it was even on ESPN.
Oh, my God. I can't.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging you.
Don't judge me.
Judging you. Because I have to remember, this is the same guy who's never seen Titanic until last year.
Yes.
So I'm not judging you.
All I know is the Broad Street run and the New York run. Okay, I never knew Boston had a 26-mile run. I thought New York had a 26-mile run, 26.2-mile run.
You've never heard of the Boston Marathon?
I've never heard of it. I just never knew. I didn't even know that, first of all, that last Monday was the day that most Bostonians are off. I didn't know that. I really did not know.
Does Sizzle have a marathon?
No, but Sizzle is every Memorial Day weekend. How you doing? Get that together. So, don't go there. So, you know, I'm like, Mom, you got to turn on the news. Now, the reason why I can't say I'm not too surprised that this happened, because I don't know if y'all notice too much, but, you know, sometimes I get readings and stuff like that. And I have been read, and my mother has been read, and talking about these, something bad is going to happen. But not even just that. It's just something's just going to happen with America. It's just like stuff, a lot of stuff really don't surprise me as much. It just don't. It's just like, okay, it happened. I'm just expecting more stuff to happen. I was expecting more stuff to happen in different cities, but that didn't happen. It was just the 2 bombings going on there, and you know, at that time, I'm just hoping that it's not so many people hurt. But you know, we found out that 3 people died and 2 people were injured. And what was really making me upset the most is that people were posting images of torn limbs on the internet. And for me, I don't like looking at stuff like that. Don't tell me that you're representing these people when you're posting their torn limbs off their body, posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook. Now, Facebook is a place where you don't know when you're scrolling down, you're going to see something like that. What if somebody have a weak stomach and they throw up at their computer screen or something like that? People just don't think. If you don't post images of dead bodies on Facebook, why would you post somebody torn limb or blown off limb on the computer? I was really mad at that. Don't tell me that's honoring somebody. Honor them by, you know, posting a picture of them and saying, this is so-and-so and this is what that person is going through. If you would like to donate to them, that's what I would want to see. Don't show me they fucking blown off body part. I don't like that. And you know, and again, I wasn't surprised. I was just like, oh my God, I didn't even know that, you know, what was going on in Boston. But that day, it was just crazy. You know, it took over the news and everything. It was on all day. And well, I was worried about who did these bombings. And when I kept watching CNN, I kept watching MSNBC. I didn't watch Fox. I don't care about Fox. I only watched Fox 29. And they kept talking about how this had to be something that happened here. This couldn't have been something from overseas. You know, it just couldn't have been this and it couldn't have been that. It was just so much like no terrorist group has done this, no terrorist group has said that. It was just so much going on. I didn't know who it was. What was just getting on my nerve is that because I was mainly watching CNN more than CNN MSNBC, but they kept reporting stuff that wasn't true. And they kept changing shit. Like, if you are a major cable news network like CNN, please stop saying one thing and then have to change it up and it be another. If you are going to report, make sure it's fucking fact. Maybe I should be talking about the Scorpion Show now, because sometimes we don't report everything that's fact. But
we're not major
cable news network.
There you go.
We're not. So we go all stuff, but you know, it was just irritating. And then I found myself tweeting stuff. Then I had to delete shit. Like, because it's not true. It's not true at all. The bombings, and I feel sorry for the people that lost their lives. It just makes me mad that people just want to blow up Americans. This is the shit I don't understand. Why are you mad that we are a free country? Ever since these bombings happened, you ain't hear shit about North Korea. I ain't hear shit about North Korea since the motherfucking bombs went off here. So sometimes I be thinking like, the news just puts shit on the news just to distract you. I'm not going to say too much. I'm just saying. When the last time you heard anything about North Korea? You ain't hear shit. I ain't hear a damn thing about North Korea since them bombers went off. All I kept seeing is, oh, it's this person. Oh, it's this group. Oh, no, it might be this group. Or, oh, it's this person we're looking for. Oh, no. It's that person. Oh, it's a black man. Oh, no, it's a white man. Oh, no, it's the guy that was missing from Pennsylvania. Oh, no, now it's these people that was from Chechnya. I'm like, oh, my God, I don't know what to believe. And I'm going to sleep watching this shit. I'm waking up watching this shit.
There wasn't no black man.
Oh, no. I already know black people ain't got shit to do with bombs.
Okay? Because first of all, we ain't put no bomb in nobody's book bag.
Excuse me.
Down the street with it.
Okay.
And then they made the bombs with pressure cooker. But ain't nobody black using no pressure
cooker.
Or
thinking about a pressure cooker and putting a bomb in it.
Okay? A pressure cooker. If my mom saw me walking out the house with her pressure cooker, where are you going?
And we don't even have a fucking pressure cooker, okay? And what the fuck is a pressure cooker for? I don't know. I don't cook.
I don't even know what... Yeah, so we already X that out of the equation.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm just saying, I didn't know about
No, they're
that.
not.
But I felt bad when I seen that girl, Crystal. I believe her name was Crystal Johnson. If it wasn't Crystal Johnson, I do know her name was Crystal. Her grandmother has a strong spirit not to break down and cry talking about her granddaughter.
Well, you know, a lot of older folks are like that because her grandmother is up in age, and her grandmother's a lot of old folks are like that because they. My aunt was like that, the one who passed away 2 years ago. She was like that whenever she and I would talk about her daughter who died from cancer. She was like that, and sometimes I would get like real nervous because I'd be like, "Oh my God, I hope she don't start crying." Like. As she's sitting here talking to her. But my aunt was already, you know what it was? A lot of older folks, once they get to a certain age and once they have that their life is in God and they believe in God, certain things like that, it doesn't, I'm not gonna, when I say it doesn't faze them, I don't mean like they're not bothered by it, but they know that their loved ones they're now at peace, and they know that they're now in heaven, and they know that it won't be too long until they see him again in damn selves. So her grandmother, I saw it, and her grandmother, instead of her grandmother moping and crying, she was talking about all the good things about her granddaughter. All the good things. And she didn't want, I guess her grandmother didn't want people to see her moping and crying. She wanted people to know how her granddaughter was, you know? And that this bombing did not define her granddaughter's life. It may have ended it, but it didn't define it.
Yeah. It was just, I just was like, wow. I just was like, I was just surprised that she wasn't crying and she had the, what you call it? I don't know if it's the oxygen thing, you know. She had all that attached, and then we seen the little boy. You know what? God.
I feel bad for his mother because his mother is.
Yeah, Brand,
I don't think his mother. Yeah, I don't think his mother. I don't think she
it.
knows that he's dead because she was so badly injured, and then his sister's leg
got blown off. But God, you know, God has a funny way of just doing things. When you seen that little boy saying, was it saying stop killing people, or stop hurting people, or stop harming people?
Stop hurting people. Peace.
You know.
Yeah,
and then look at him. And
I'm sorry. No more hurting.
No more hurting people.
No more hurting people, because I couldn't see what that said. No more hurting people. Peace. That's a shame. And I think he posted. I think this was right after the Sandy Hook thing. Yeah.
I think he was there for them, or something like that. It's just so mysterious on how God is and the way He do things, and I know that had to wake up a lot of people, and you know, not even just in Boston. You know, I was just so surprised about, they were talking about how the murder rate here is like down 40%, and how everything is just dropping. I'm just really happy about it. Like, I really wasn't paying attention to it, but I'm just so happy to hear that, you know, all the murders and stuff is just ceasing, because a lot of crimes are just senseless. A lot of stuff that happen against Americans are senseless. You don't like us because we are a free country, but we're still fighting. Like, there's so much in this country that we fight for, and we're still fighting for. And just being black, we're fighting for a lot of stuff. Being black, you have so much held against you. You know, it's not even just being black. Shit, being gay, you got so much held against you. And I don't understand how it's hurting people that because you're gay and you want to get married to someone you love, or you want to be able to give shit to somebody or leave stuff to somebody that you love just in case something happened to you, you can't because you happen to be gay. And people are just so throwing their arms up, you know. I might not agree with certain stuff like abortion, but you know what? I'm not going to be voting and say, oh no, you can't have an abortion because I don't agree with that. It might be my opinion, but I would never vote on something like that. You know, it's just so much that Americans are fighting for themselves, and people just think that we are a perfect country, and we are not a perfect country. And, you know, I don't care what your beliefs are, you know. That's what makes Americans unique, because we're all different. And the main thing is, underneath it all, we are all Americans. We all have to live here. So why are you trying to bomb us, kill us, shoot us? You know, just do all of that bullshit. I just don't understand. If you are that mad with the world, just go kill yourselves. To me, that's what I say. But for people that are contemplating suicide, I don't want you to really kill yourself. But I'm just saying, if you got that much hate, then go ahead and kill yourself. Don't fucking kill everybody else because you're mad at the world. Don't go around shooting people at schools. Don't go around shooting people at malls because you're mad at the fucking world. It just eats me up that people are like that, but it's really people like that. Then you got fucking 90% of Americans who agree that people should have not physical evaluations for people that if you're going to, have a gun. We should have stricter gun laws. First of all, the average American shouldn't even be walking around with a gun. Most people use guns. When most people use guns, it's not even for self-defense. When I hear anything about a gun, it's about, so-and-so got shot, this person got robbed. Those are the only things I'm hearing guns for in America. Those are the only things that I'm hearing. I'm not hearing them for anything else. It's rare that you hear robber gets killed by the victim or police shoots a robbery. It's very, very rare that you hear something like that. So I can understand President Obama's frustration when the Senate didn't vote to have stricter laws on the gun control. We need stricter guns. Now, I don't agree with having, a police officer in every school. I don't agree with that. It shouldn't even have to come to that. But, our children do need to be protected, but that don't mean you need a gun. I don't remember seeing security guards and NTAs around school with guns and stuff. We have it hard on a lot of stuff, and people just think we have it so good, and people just hate us just because we are a fucking free country. Just let us be a free country, and let us live our lives and shit. I'm just so tired of turning on, it was a little bit scary, but then I said, there's no way in hell North Korea can shoot a fucking missile from North Korea all the way over to the United States. Now
They
it can't be.
To the West Coast, or not the East Coast, because remember the West Coast is more so closer to over there than we are.
But it's still, California is so far away.
Yeah, but remember what Sarah Palin said. I can see Russia from Alaska. She didn't.
Are they going to go to Russia to shoot something over here?
No, but I'm saying she wasn't necessarily wrong in the sense that when you think about it, the geographics of it all. For instance, when you really think about it, when people, how do I want to put this? I don't know how to put this, but somebody flying to, I don't know, but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Just speed up, because
I said what I wanted to say. You didn't want to say anything, so
because my mind just went all over the damn place.
I'm just saying that it's just that.
What I'm saying is
people just want to fucking kill us for nothing because we are a free fucking country.
I'm sorry, but my mind went so blank.
It's all right. It happens. It happens. But it just kills me that some people are just so mad. Shit, I want to visit other countries. I'm going to London in July, and I'm going to have a good time. You think I'm hate British people because they don't have guns and that they're a safe country? It's very rare you hear about somebody. It's rare. Bitch, anybody to have a gun. You don't hear about nothing about, this person got shot. You might hear about somebody getting stabbed, but if I see a bitch with a knife, I'm getting away. You ain't going to get me. I'm getting the fuck away. I'm sorry. Not going to get me. But, for all the people that's suffering in Boston, I understand. And, I was a little bit mad that, oh my God, 2 people shut down a whole city. They shut down a whole fucking city on Friday. Boston, you couldn't go nowhere because the search was just that bad to find these people. And then I kept scrolling through Twitter because we was driving to California, and I kept pulling my phone there. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's not moving. Oh, he's moving. It was just, what the fuck? I just didn't understand. If you're going to report it right. I didn't know who to believe, who not to believe. But I was just praying that they did not kill him. I was praying that they did not kill him because I want to know, why are you doing these things? And of course I know that America's probably going to torture him. But I don't want them to torture him, but I know they're going to torture him. I know they probably torture him now. How he writing all of that stuff? What's going on? He can't even talk. If he can't talk, how he can use his hand and his body's been banged up and all of that by different bullets and this and that. So I don't know who to believe at this point. But let me tell y'all, you hating on Americans and we fighting too. We fighting other Americans. So we don't have it that great neither. We fighting just to be in this country. Just to be fucking American. You know, if I just gotta bring the gay thing back up. You mean to tell me we gotta let the Supreme Court tell you who you can love and who you can leave a will to or who you can leave money to? Are you fucking kidding me? When you don't ask me, can you take taxes out my motherfucking paycheck? But I mean, gotta ask for your approval to leave something to somebody who I love or want to just share what I love with if I can't be here to cherish it no more? Come on. Just give the gays what they want and let it be.
What about the Latinos?
The Latinos, what do they want? They want to just keep Oh no, I shouldn't say that everybody crossing the border that's Latino.
No,
but
those are Mexicans. Somebody told
some
me
of
to
them come
say.
over on the boat.
Somebody told me to say what about the Latinos, so I just repeated what they said.
What was the guy? Was it him?
I don't know. No, somebody over there told me to say what about the Latinos.
Well, what about the Latinos? What they want? What they
I don't know. What about them?
I don't know.
Now they got shy. I don't know.
You know, hablamos español? Sí, un poquito. Thank you to Rosetta Stone. Gracias a Rosetta Stone. So yeah, the Boston bombings. You know, I'm upset about that, but I'm gonna pick this shit up. Shit, we gotta probably like another hour to go. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Fuck what happened last week. I want to talk about this week. This week in the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Dude, come on, Mikhail, talk. I'm gonna talk.
No, you talk.
I gotta calm my throat down. She's been talking too much.
You've been talking for an hour.
Yes, that's all.
No, but I'm saying you talk and then I'll jump in.
No, you the scorpion. I mean, you the Mikhail. You the Mikhail.
No, go ahead and talk. I'll talk.
No, come on, talk.
No, you
don't talk about Mikhail to talk. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, but
I'm wrapping your head off for a whole hour.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna talk. I want you so you can segue into it like Whoopi does on The View. You're Whoopi and I'm Joy. No,
but Whoopi don't talk for 4 people.
No, she don't because you didn't say anything that I disagreed with. Everything you said I agree with. So go ahead.
That shit was just killing me. My throat hurting.
Oh, come down. So, you've had worse.
Worse?
No, what?
Okay. Everything on that though is good. Okay. Get your life. Yeah, so anyway, you know, Mikhail and I had to have a little group talk session. But, you want to talk about the Housewives?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it with you. Come on.
Go ahead.
Will you go ahead and
child! So the Housewives of Atlanta came on Sunday, and it was a 3rd-part reunion of the show. And it was a Kenya show again. It was a Kenya show for the past 35 minutes of the show. Andy kept on, look, Andy, if you don't like certain guests on your show, please stop trying to dog them out because it becomes long and drawn out. And I think that if you felt that Kenya had a fake boyfriend, stop asking the guest if you think she had a fake boyfriend. Won't you just say out your mouth you feel that she had a fake boyfriend on the show? He kept trying and it was draining the shit out of me. Whether she had a fake boyfriend or not, she fucking made this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because you had a woman that didn't know how to stand up to her husband. You had a woman that kept trying to argue with Kenya about a DVD. You had Nene, who's 5 years in the show, and now that she's making all this money, she's not going to give you the old Nene that she used to give you. Then you got Cynthia, who's just submissive to her husband, and the Bailey agency is just doing real good. She's not going to fight anybody like that. And who else is going to give you what you really want? Because you lost Kim, because Kim didn't want to record nobody, and nobody didn't want to record with Kim. So Kenya really gave you everything you needed this season. And most of this shit is scripted anyway. So stop trying to act like this is not a scripted reality show. A lot of this stuff happened. Y'all probably say, oh, stop and do this and say that, or you better give this and give that. Like, stop trying to act like she didn't give y'all what y'all wanted. And it drained me. It drained me the whole time that you kept making it just about Kenya. And then Nene from last week, Nene was so irrelevant to this season that Nene had to keep bringing up shit from what happened from the previous seasons. That would drain the shit out of me. Like, Nene, did you just found out that your sisters, or excuse me, your half sisters? Because I don't like that. If they your sisters, they your sisters. I don't say that half sister shit. If they your sister brother, they your sister brother. I don't care which side it came from. You know, if your brothers and sisters sat down with Phaedra, did you just find out about it because you had too much fire and you had too much going on to curse Phaedra out when you could have done that on the last reunion? It was just too much going on that I really didn't care too much about. You got Phaedra together, and I guess Phaedra didn't want to go back with you, so she thought she could just get Kenya together.
Yeah, because she got Phaedra all the way together with that sister thing.
She did.
She got Phaedra stuck on stupid.
Yeah.
She was stuck like Chuck on I-95.
And if it wasn't like it was, she would have said it wasn't like it was. But hey, they sat there, and that's what went on. And on this one, Andy, you just drug it to where it couldn't go no more. I don't give a fuck about the other husbands. They should not even have a seat on the show. Why are they even sitting on the panel behind their wives? I don't give a fuck about what they talking about, what they going on. Because I don't even like for men to argue with women on camera if it's not their wife, okay? So seeing Apollo and Kenya go at it, I mean, that was good because I'm pretty sure that he was saying shit to her and she was saying shit to him.
Yeah.
And you know what made me go, huh? Is that Phaedra was sitting there like, you gonna let your man say, I could have had you if I wanted to? I don't know, like, what the fuck you mean if you had...
Or even the fact
that... What?
Or even the fact that she texted him that he was sexy and then he replied, thanks. Like, you shouldn't have even
ain't no, and see, that's why I call her no bitch. And see, that's why I've been trying to beat that bitch up.
And apparently there was, I mean, Andy saw the text message and whatever he saw, he didn't think it was that damaging. But the fact that there was still messages, like, why are y'all even texting each other? About what?
Because he's goofy and she's goofy.
Okay, and I believe everything that she said because I think that Apollo was trying to secretly hit that. Yeah. He probably didn't want to straight out and say it in the text message because he knew that she'd probably use that against him.
And Phaedra probably let him go ahead and go sleep with these other women because Phaedra did not even... She didn't even put the law down. Like, what? Ooh, girl, you see how she sat down? If that was Kenya, I mean, if that was Nene and Greg said to Kenya, oh, I could have had you if I wanted to. Nene, but what the fuck you talking about you could have had if you wanted to? After all these years, it just went down like that. It would have not went down like that.
And the fact that Kenya was calling him a convict and you got pregnant by a convict and he probably has AIDS or whatever the case.
Oh no, I hope did she say AIDS?
I think she said something like
that. I hope not. Girl,
well, she said something.
She's going to have to educate herself.
But the fact that she was even saying stuff like that, but I'm like, Kenya, but you wanted to dip in his company.
Yeah, because he's fine.
Because he's so fine.
He is fine. I'll get that job dick too. You know, I'm just saying, hey, he's fine. So, you mad because of you mad? You don't want that job dick? Oh, okay.
No, I don't want nothing from out of jail.
That's because you want y'all don't mean you slept with gays and
no, I didn't say that. I'm just saying no.
Because I mean, you could.
I'm not gonna tell you what I want.
I don't want to know. But yeah, so wait, one more thing. Oh, got it! Are you gonna put it up? Are you gonna? You know this whispering stuff. They don't like that.
What you say?
So, but I mean, hey, what if it ain't even what it's cracked up to be?
Okay.
And that's what they tried it with in the text message too.
How about wait? Well, when she said, "Well, tell your man stop texting me," everybody eyes said,
Okay.
The whole panel went, "What?"
Yes.
But wait, said, "Oh, it just went to a whole left."
But let me tell y'all something. What's her name?
Phaedra?
No. Portia. Now remember when you told bitch, you need to go home.
I'm sorry.
When you told me Portia said, when you said Portia was preaching on the internet, Portia, you preached a sermon, bitch. You preached a sermon. All I know is I was on Malice's couch like, yes, go ahead, bitch. You better say that. You went off about how. You know how y'all were different, but y'all really weren't that different, and how they should have been there. Such, blah, 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 blah. You went off, and how you fought for your husband, even though your husband wasn't there. You just went off for 40 days and 50 nights, and I just appreciated that from you because that was like one of the realest statements I've ever heard on any reality reunion show. Like, you really went off, and that was God using you. And you preached about how you wanted your independence and how he just wouldn't give it to you and how you felt that they wasn't there. And you know what? God set you free. I don't care, even though you found out through Twitter that your husband wanted to divorce you. You know, you got what you wanted. And that was just God's way. So you know what? I say, stop fighting for that marriage. Stop trying to be, and this goes for any woman out there. Stop trying to be with the man that will silence you. Don't let a man tell you the potential that you can only be to when you're with him. That goes for any man, any woman. Don't ever just settle for less just because they got a couple dollars. Like, you gonna sell your worth for that? And every time I watch Fix My Life, I just think that. And I think about these people and what they go through now. Like, don't just settle for that. You can be a wife and you can still have children and you can still have a career and you can still meet the goals that you want to meet. It doesn't matter if your husband or not wants you to get there. If you want to get there, that's all that matters. And you know what? If you really, really have goals and you really want to get somewhere, don't fucking let no man or woman tell you no. And if you gotta agree to it by marriage, don't do it. If you can't say it before you tie the knot, don't fucking do it because it's not worth it at all. So what's her name? Portia, I'm just glad that you had something that you stood up for yourself. I'm just glad. And I don't give a fuck about the other husbands. I really just don't. I don't care what none of the husband had to say. Nene, I don't know who the fuck you want off the show, but maybe you should get off the show. Maybe that's what you're going to tell Andy. Mikkel, are you tired?
No, I'm listening to you, but I agree.
Mikkel, I need you to chip in, bitch.
I just said I agree. I agree.
Bitch, you can agree outside, bitch. I need you to chip in.
I am chipping in.
Girl, my throat is hurting.
You're hour and
fix my life.
You went on for
fix my life.
40 days and 40 nights about California.
Now, what you thought about fix my life? Go ahead.
Fix my life
for DMX.
Oh God,
bitch, wake up, girl. You need some coffee.
No, I am up. DMX. First of all, DMX. DMX.
Dark Man X. I never knew that for DMX.
Either. Oh my God, I never knew that. And mind you, I never even bothered to think what that stood for. Mind you, I just never thought like, oh wow, after all these years. DMX. First of all, you're in denial. When DMX said that, when Iyanla asked him, why are we here? What is it that you need me for? And he said to help him with his addiction with women. Right there. And Iyanla was like, your addiction with women? Like, that's DMX right there. You are in denial. You are a hard, heavy drug addict. I don't know how to put it any more simpler than that. You are a drug addict that needs help. You need help with drugs. You need help emotionally. I just think that DMX, his story about his grandma, that was really touching because I was close to my grandma. But I think that DMX has to let all that hurt and pain that he has towards his mom, he has to let that go so he can be able to better heal himself. He's not, first of all, the fact that DMX is in the position that he's in, and he's been in that position for a long time, and his wife that he's been separated to for 7 years is still out there trying to get him help, even though they're no longer together anymore, per se. That just shows that there are people out there with DMX that want you to get better. But he doesn't even see that. He doesn't see that at all. He just sees people getting in his way or people trying to tell him how to live his life. Like, I just feel... I couldn't even laugh watching that.
No, you don't want to laugh watching that.
I could not want to. I didn't. I couldn't laugh watching that because my heart was so heavy. I was just like, oh my God, DMX, you really need help. Like, he really needs help.
Let me tell you what I got. When I watched it, I seen a man with abandonment issues. His mother kept putting him away or whatever. He kept talking about this love for his grandmother, and he felt that since his grandmother went away, he didn't have anybody, and that was the only woman or
person
only
that
person
was able
that
to keep him,
to love him or keep him sane and away from the drugs because he had abandonment issues. I don't know what type of girlfriends he had in the past before he met Tashira, but he's just was just happy that she was just so down for him because, you know, that's why it makes him cry because he feel like other people wasn't there for him, and through that pain, you know, I don't see how he loved that pain. He loved that pain of feeling abandoned. It was just too much going on for me. I felt bad for him. I didn't even, of course, you know, I didn't laugh. I didn't be like, oh, fuck DMX. Like, you could really see that something that's not right. He can't even form a fucking sentence. He could not form a sentence. He could not clearly express what he wanted to say to Iyanla.
He was jittery.
It was just too much. It was too much going on. And, you know, I just really hope that he can get the help that he wanted. Then I feel, you know, that, I don't know what it is about him and his son, but something ain't right. Something ain't right with him and his son. I'm not going to say his son is gay. I'm going to say it. I feel that his son is gay. And I think that he probably has issues with his son being gay. And he don't know how to deal with that too. I think he don't know how to deal with that too.
Because I thought that too. I thought that, and as a matter of fact, I thought DMX was going to say that. I thought he was going to say that, but he didn't. I think that DMX has the issues with his drug abuse, and he has the issues with the abandonment, but he also has the issues with his son being gay, and he does not know how to properly address the situation with his son. Because he's probably one of those guys that just feels as though it's wrong and he doesn't agree with it and he don't see it. And so him and his son don't know how to talk about it. And I think, to be honest with you, that particular moment, I think him and his son both were kind of in denial at that moment.
If he's gay.
If he's gay.
But then
if he's gay.
Then I was having a conversation with somebody and they were telling me that they thought he was gay. And I said, DMX. And I said, how? I don't see DMX being gay. No. And then they said, well, maybe he has issues with being gay, and maybe that's why he's on the drugs so hard, like he is. But then again, but see, just listen out, and that's why he's on the drugs like that. And then when he see his son,
so the reason why he's on drugs is because he wants to be gay.
But not just that. But then when he see his son living his life the way he maybe want to live, it eats him up that he can't be the way who he wants to be because he always had to be so hard. And I said, well, you know.
Did somebody gay say that?
I can understand that.
Did somebody gay say that?
It was a woman. A woman told me that.
Is she a lesbian?
No, she's not a lesbian.
I'm just saying. Are you sure it was a woman or was it a gay man?
It was a woman. You know, I'm just saying. But I just never thought.
It was a
woman. I would never think that. Yes.
But I don't see it that way. What you just said, the analogy you just gave is something that a gay man would say.
But you know, hey.
But I think that.
But how can you be addicted? Who can say they're addicted to women? And
because he's in
most
denial
people say
of
they're
the
addicted
drug
to
use.
sex.
Mind you, that's what most people say. Like Eric Benet, because Eric Benet was addicted to sex. The thing is, because you damn sure wouldn't hear that come out of my mouth. Eric Benet was addicted to sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever been addicted to sex?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Remember when Kirk Franklin was addicted to porn?
Oh, yes.
Remember when he was on Oprah and then said that he drove 3 hours away from his house to throw those DVDs in the dumpster?
Why he had to go 3 hours?
Home? Well, he went real far. And then he went back home and then later on that night went back to that dumpster and dug in that dumpster, got those pornos out of there. That's a real addiction.
Well, this must have been way before the internet then.
Well, because he had the pornos?
Yes. Let me tell y'all.
No, we're not talking about that. But yeah, DMX, I think DMX is...
I was mad that some people didn't update videos. I'm just mad. I need you to update your videos. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I got my subscriptions, like YouTube.
Like YouTube? Yeah. Every time I see them, I always think about it. I do.
But he don't, but yeah.
No, but he does. He just don't show his face.
I know.
You said that
he did. But nothing new from him.
So, he's video.
Oh, shut up. Yeah.
And he's still doing it.
I don't know. It's just only been... I can't. I know you ain't getting that, bitch.
Watch I find it.
We'll find it.
Because you know I'm like a hawk in the night.
Yes, just don't look on my computer. So yeah. So DMX, you know, he made me mad, and you know what else is making me mad? That he trying to sue Iyanla for what was on TV. I'm sure he had to sign a release for being on the show. You say that you didn't know what was going on, your son being there, but Iyanla asked you on the first day, are you going to meet with your son? And then you came.
No judge is going to hear that case.
And you came the second day.
Once they see that episode, everybody's going to hear
He came with different clothes on. He just didn't want to hear
That's
Iyanla
how you know that he's on drugs.
But something says he wants to be helped because he actually went. It's like
Didn't Iyanla tell us when she came on our show? Mind you, Iyanla was on our show. Didn't she tell us when she was on our show that in order for her to do those shows, that everybody has to agree to be on camera to do it? Yeah. So apparently DMX agreed to be on camera to do that.
And DMX is fighting with demons. Like, he's fighting with, it's like he had like that one good angel, like, yeah, bitch, you ain't got to worry about that bitch over here. And this girl like, I want help. I want help. I want help. Well, I'm not saying he's talking like that.
We want more.
Yeah.
We want more. We want more. Like little girls talk about we want more.
Yes.
But what commercials have T-Mobile or
AT&T? Okay, good.
Because those commercials are out of control.
And that little girl just, I think she forgot what she wanted to say. She want more.
Yeah.
We want more.
And then the little black boy talking about the animals. Well, what are the animals? Like, what do they do? Girl. You didn't walk with somebody's ball for years.
So they just, I already told him to walk with somebody's balls. I ain't got time for that.
I think he's going to walk with somebody's balls in the
Who? Go. So DMX, I'm praying for you, and I really hope that you get the help you need. And I don't want you to turn up in the newspaper and be on media takeout and be on Twitter, be on Facebook, just taking over the news that you died. But you know what? If you died, it wouldn't be so shocking because that's the life you live. And then you said you wouldn't even be surprised because you just gonna do what you want to do. Like, how you already gonna determine what your life is going to be, and that's all you can be because that's what you want to be. No, that's what you choose to do, DMX. You can do better if you knew better, and you don't know better. That's why you don't do better. So I'm gonna need you to get it together.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
And it is not just, you know, DMX is making these decisions, but I feel that if more people in his life told them that they loved him and tried to help him, he probably wouldn't do all of those things that he do.
How many people in his life are probably telling him they love him or trying to, but he's not. You can't tell somebody who's on drugs, I love you, when they don't want to.
Yeah, but you got to get the help. I know you got to want to get the help yourself, but you could give that person a push to want to do better.
Look at DMX.
Look at him.
Can you just imagine how many pushes they've been trying to get for him?
Well, who's pushing for him? Only seen the plain eye.
His wife.
That
he separated from.
And then his oldest son.
For 7 years.
And then DMX, you gonna fucking sit there? Oh no, bitch. You gonna sit there and tell Iyanla you're the only woman I yelled at like that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Who do you think who was believing that?
I don't know. He thought he was going to get off with it, and Iyanla didn't even challenge him. But that's all right. Because I know he talked to Tashira all kinds of ways. Look how he talked to his son. And then he got mad at Iyanla for one step, even though I was mad too.
But the son
I did want Iyanla to shut up a little bit.
But remember, the son even said that he had got tired because one of the things he said he had with his dad was how his dad used to talk to his mom.
Yeah, because his dad is very condescending. Like, if you try to say something, oh, what you trying to say? I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Oh, fuck, blah, blah, blah. Can you just imagine DMX having sex with DMX and talking to you like that? You know, I don't know why my mind said that, but that's what I'm just thinking. Like, that's just how he is. Like, he just seemed very controlling. Suck my dick, suck this, do that, blah, 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 blah. That's just how I see DMX. And I shouldn't see him like that. But I want DMX to want to get help. And I want people to keep pushing for him to get help. Just like how sometimes I watch Jeremy Kyle and he be like, look, do you want the help or not? The car is right here. If you want to get help, get the fuck in that car. If not, then we're done. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to help you anymore, blah, 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 blah. That's how I feel that somebody should do DMX. But him coming to Iyanla and coming both days is a sign that he wants to be helped. Nobody that don't want to be helped don't show up and go on TV and talk about their life. And you think you're going on a show just to talk about woman? Your addictions to a woman? Bitch, bye. You have addictions to drugs. You should have an addiction to want to get better in life. You should have an addiction to not wanting to see your children see you die early because you want to be on drugs or you feel like you're been abandoned by a woman. You should be wanting to be addicted to Tashira, who's been there since y'all were teenagers, and she still want to get you help. You should be addicted to that, DMX. Be addicted to life. Be addicted to wanting to live. Not be addicted to something that's going to decrease your ways of living and just make you high all the motherfucking time. And I see that you do have some sort of common sense of not wanting to get high in front of your children. But come on. Let's be for real. You are addicted to the drugs because you have addictions with being abandoned. You have addictions with being in pain. You love being in pain. And I don't know nobody that's in love with being in pain. Because pain is not a beautiful thing if you ask me. Not unless you look at Iyanla's ways of breaking pain down. Otherwise, being in pain ain't for me. Now, to Sheree. Sheree was on Fix My Life also. Now, I've seen that you tweeted, because you know I tweeted up a storm about Sheree's Fix My Life. But I seen that you tweeted that you see some of yourself in Sheree. And her actions, not you and Sheree. Well, her actions in yourself.
Yeah, well, some of my old actions.
Well, go ahead. Well, explain
Well, what I was saying was, first of all, I love that Iyanla was able to get both Sheree and her husband, her ex-husband, on the show. What I liked about Bob on Fix My Life is Bob was able to clearly express himself in a way that I didn't think he would be able to. I think he was just this goofy, big, ugly man.
He was sane. He was so sane.
But he was very sane, and he knew exactly what he wanted to say, and he wanted to get his points across. I think that was part due because of the fact that for all these years, for 4 seasons, Sheree had her platform of bashing him and bashing him, and he didn't really have a platform to get on there and just go ham on her ass and say what his side was. I love when he used the term that Sheree was using the kids as accessories to her children. I love that term. What I meant by seeing Sheree's actions, seeing myself in a lot of Sheree's actions, for a long time, I was bitter and I was angry at certain things and certain people, and I never wanted to take be accountable for my own actions. I always, every time somebody would say, well, you know, Mikhail, and I would say, that's not, no. It's you. And I saw that in Sheree. When Iyanla, in the very beginning, took Sheree back to Chateau Sheree, the house, and she said to her, who is this house for? And Sheree said, this is for my kids. And Iyanla said, well, did your kids ask you for this house? And Sheree said, well, what do you mean? Do kids normally ask for houses? And Iyanla said, no. But did your kids ask you for this house? And she said, no. And Iyanla said, but this house is not for your kids. This house is for you. Mm-hmm. And then Sheree said, no, it's not for me. This, so they were going back and forth. And, Iyanla was like, I'm not here, to argue. I'm just telling you what I say. So then the next day, Iyanla found out that Sheree had been complaining to the producers that she felt as though Iyanla was attacking her. Mm-hmm. So before they got started the second day, Iyanla, had to lay her out again. Say, I wasn't attacking you, sweetheart. She said, but I see a lot of anger and bitterness in you. And I think for Sheree, you have to realize something, sweetheart. 2 of y'all made those kids together. 2 of y'all caused those problems together. It all wasn't just Bob, sweetheart. There was a lot of it that you can take responsibility for yourself. And I didn't see that from you in watching this show. Now, I know a lot of people don't particularly like Iyanla Fix My Life, and they feel as though, it's just for television. They feel as though the people are not really getting the help that they need. I would have to disagree, because I think that with Iyanla Fix My Life, no, anybody who expects somebody to get their life fixed in that hour's time is delusional. I think that what Iyanla Fix My Life it's a platform to start. It's like a starting process. Mm-hmm. It's the starting of the healing. No, it ain't going to be the whole healing for that hour. No, but it's a start. What Iyanla does for her show is she gets people who normally would not even sit in the same room together to actually come together and sit together and talk. That's what she does. And she gets people to start talking to each other and start expressing to each other how they feel about a situation. To me, Sheree was not doing that. Sheree just wanted to keep saying what Bob did wrong, what he did wrong, how he didn't do this right. But Sheree, what did you do wrong? She didn't think she did anything wrong. She think I didn't do nothing.
Let me tell you
wrong.
Sheree,
is in denial.
I want them. If you're watching this, if you're still watching, mind you, I want you to tweet this video to Sheree. And I want y'all to tweet her this exact moment of the video to watch. When I watched Sheree, I seen a bitter black woman on camera. Now, Sheree, you had 4 years to talk about Bob Whitfield on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, in those 4 years of talking about Bob, I felt like I still didn't know Sheree. I seen a woman fighting a man to get money for child support, fighting a man to get alimony. And, you know, all I kept saying was Sheree fighting to get money out of a man for his children. What you have to realize is what Iyanla told you is that you were just a woman that got impregnated by Bob and happened to have 2 children, and you happened to be his wife. Because you really weren't his wife. But that was the title that you took when y'all took those vows.
He admitted that he didn't really...
Yeah, he didn't love her. She became his wife, and you probably only became his wife because you had his children. And that's the only reason why. Now...
Which is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it's a very hard pill to swallow. Now, Sheree, I don't know
and
how...
I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but I think that's where the bitterness comes in at.
Yes.
She's bitter because she realizes that he never really loved you.
Yeah.
He never loved you.
But you know what? What she really needs to understand is... What I'm still trying to understand is, Sheree, out of the 4 years on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I still don't know what you did for a living besides being a mother and a housewife of Bob Whitfield. And you all hadn't to be together that long. So what did you do in life? Because I feel that everything you've done or everything I've seen you do is failed. And I mean, when I say you failed, I mean you failed. Everything that I've seen from you. And I mean this from a place of love, and I mean this from a place of I want to see you do better because I know that you can do better, Sheree. And if this new camera that I bought came with a camera, I would zoom this in. I mean, yeah. With a remote, I would zoom in on you. But let me tell you something. You don't want to know why I say you failed? You failed at marriage. You failed at becoming a reality TV star. You failed at She by Sheree. You failed at being an actress. You failed at just... You just failed. You failed at Fix My Life also. Because you are so bitter that you can't look inside of Sheree. And you know what? You know why you failed at all of those things I just named? Is because you are the common denominator. And you have to find out why. What is it about Sheree that's not right that she can't break down a motherfucking fraction? That everything just leads to Sheree. What is it about you, Sheree? What is it that you have done? What is it you haven't done? What bitterness is it that you haven't even tackled yet? You're not perfect. If you were so perfect, everybody else would be so wrong. Okay? But you're not perfect. You got kicked off of this show because you were not entertaining. You didn't do anything to keep people's eyes. When I seen season 4, I said, why is she on here? She needs to be off of this show. I mean, just... Real Housewives of Atlanta haven't helped you in one bit. And if you're going to be on a reality show, especially a black reality show like that, you have to have shit working for you and things working in your favor. And the only thing you were trying to make work in your favor was motherfucking child support. And that gets boring. Seeing a black woman get child support. You know what? When women can't get child support, you know what I see them do? They get on welfare. And I know you're not going to get on welfare. How else Sheree gets a job? How about Sheree paid attention to what I was saying and did them workout DVDs before Kenya and Phaedra started fighting over that shit? Why didn't you think of doing something like that and making money? You know what? From the black women I've seen, when a man don't want to do what he or supposed to do, a black woman does what she's supposed to do. She gets out there and she works and she provides for a motherfucking family. The only thing I see you do to provide for your family is do the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that just isn't enough, Sheree. You just had so much. You had so much working for you being on that platform, and you didn't do anything but fight for money. I'm just gonna say this again. You fought for money instead of making money. Instead of trying to make opportunities to make money. I've never heard them say, oh, come see Sheree at this club. Or come see, I've seen Nene there. I've seen Kim there. Kim worked gay prides and everything. And just, I don't know, but you need to look in yourself and see what it is. Why are you so bitter? If you're bitter at Bob for never loving you, if you're bitter because you know he doesn't pay the child support, get over it. My mother never, ever, ever told me I could never see my dad. She never told me I couldn't see him at all. But, let me get into this camera. This goes for you, Sheree, and this goes for every black woman out there. Just because a man's not giving you dick or giving you money does not mean you should keep a man from seeing his child. That child will grow up hating you because you felt that you couldn't get money or he couldn't give you what you wanted. So you're going to take away from him what y'all made together? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Grow the fuck up, Sheree. You're like 40 years old. You mean to tell me you can't get a new man? Maybe you should stop playing with bedroom candy and find a man. Most men out there wouldn't mind taking your baggage if you didn't have so much. Maybe you have so much that maybe that's why you don't even have another man. And you're mad because Bob was the only man that you ever really loved and you can't get another man. And because he don't want you, you're just fucking bitter. Sheree, grow up. Iyanla really tried to help you. And you thought that Iyanla was attacking you. Iyanla wasn't attacking you, boo. She was trying to make you smell the flowers. She was trying to help you wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee, but you didn't want to because you think she was attacking you. Iyanla's job is not to attack anybody. It's to help them wake up and see, and you have to do the work. Iyanla can lead you to the motherfucking water, but she can't make you drink it. And you felt that she was forcing shit on you when she was just trying to help you see things. That's what, most people, when they go through things, they don't really see it themselves. Sometimes it takes another person or two to help you see what you didn't see. But then, when you see somebody else going through that situation, and you're not going through it, maybe you see it. But, Sheree, I just need you to fix your life. It's just... I don't know what else to tell you. But just stop getting on TV shows if you don't want to be helped. Mm-hmm. Like, don't do that. Don't sign your life away for that. We had a lot of other topics.
Can we stop it now and then resume tomorrow? Only because I'm off tomorrow. And this is already an hour and almost 2 hours.
You gonna be woke when you come back?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. So of course I'm gonna be woke.
Read the shit out of you.
They can, but this is the life of a working man.
Let me read you.
You can't read
somebody making money. So you want me to upload this tonight?
You can do what you want to do. I don't care what they read. I'm making my coins. So that's the thing. I have a job. So if I come here tired, then I'm tired.
Why didn't you just tell me you didn't want to come?
I didn't say I didn't want to come. I got here. I was up. You started talking. I was...
All right. Don't do that.
No, I'm just saying because your talking time was my time to listen and relax. Sure. But then that listen and relax turned into... Boy.
Oh, I ain't go on that long, bitch. Because once I finish my California trip, I tried to get you about the Boston Bombers, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and fix my life. We tried it.
But you did go on for an hour. You'll see.
I didn't, no, I ain't going for the hour.
I swear you did. You started at 5:50 something. And then you, no, I'm talking about the California trip. Listen to what I'm saying. You keep cutting me off. The California trip started at 5:50 something. You didn't end to 6:40 something.
You seem well versed in talking now.
I'm just saying.
You tried it.
I'm just saying.
She tried it.
I mean, no shade. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you had a good time, and I was listening. I was all ears.
I tried to give you a chance to talk before I went on.
You did, but I didn't. Nothing exciting happened to me. I told you I was at work from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I know some shade went on because that's Mikhail, okay?
No, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to Bejan's big party on Saturday. He had a big party, and I missed it. But his party started at 10 o'clock at night, and it was over at 2, and I was like, Big John, I can't come. I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't be at your party. I have to go to work, and I have to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm in the bed.
Girl, I know some shade went on with them co-workers, because you work with women, okay? Women always got some shady shit going on.
Oh, you're right. Something did happen on Saturday.
Oh, now you want to remember.
No, something did happen on Saturday, but I got that shit nipped in the bud today. Don't play with me, miss.
Oh, somebody tried to get you together.
No, she waited until I left off the floor and reported me to our boss. And you know what I did? Had a conversation with my boss and then her boss too. And then her boss apologized to me. You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for writing that email because I should have came to you first. Yes, you should have. How dare you write an email and say something and you didn't even come to me and get my side of the story? How dare you?
Oh, her boss wrote a letter about you.
To my boss.
To your boss. Child.
But I had a conversation with my boss, and with my boss, everything was fine. Because, my boss was like, well, I need to get with them and find out why it is that they think that they can't help you. It's supposed to be a teamwork. I said, you got that right. Because you got teamwork walking all around this hospital, but yet ain't nobody trying to be on the team.
Nobody want to be on the bus.
No, nobody want to be on the bus. So then I went to her boss. I went to her boss today, and I told her, it's funny because when the incident happened, she waited until I left before she said something to you. So therefore, you only had her side of the story, and she, she looked at me and she said, I apologize. I should have actually come to you. I said, you should have. You don't do nothing like that. How dare you write an email because you get her side of the story and you don't even know what it was that happened. And mind you, still a complete fabricated lie. Mm-hmm. A complete lie. I had to calm myself. 2 people had to calm me down today. And one of the nurses had to take me into one of the rooms and say, calm down because I see you're about to go off. I said, I am. But you know what? It ain't nothing but the devil. It's so hard when you at work and you trying to curse somebody out, but you can't because you don't want to get fired. That's the hardest thing when you at work and you don't want to cuss somebody out. But I let it be known. For the remainder that I'm up there, you better not say shit. You better not say good morning. You better not say can I help. You better not say can you
told her that?
No, but I am going to let her know that. I'm going to let her know in a nice, calm, polite way because I was watching Wendy Williams last night. And Wendy Williams got me together when she was talking to somebody. She said, you know what? You can let somebody know something, but it's all about how you approach them and how you say it. And I said, you exactly right, Wendy. So when I say something to this lady, I'm going to say it in the most calm and nice way. I'm going to say, you know what? I don't have no problem with you. But after the incident, I would rather you not say anything to me because I feel as though if you do, it's going to cause more problems than it needs to be. And we're going to leave it at that.
Yes.
Because if you say something else to me or about me, that's a total lie. And then she tried to bring somebody else into it. So not only does she want me to curse her out, but then she's trying to get me to curse somebody else out. Now, why would you do that? This lady ain't got nothing to do. Why would you bring her into the... Lord help me. Every time I go somewhere, I try to not diffuse. I try to be to myself. And it don't ever seem to work out like that. Because I go to work, not to go and make friends with nobody. And this woman just tried me.
Oh, so you don't want to come to work to make friends with me?
Well, no, you're the only person here, so I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you because you're the only person here.
Well, on that note, y'all can read Mikkel all y'all want, but what time you gonna be here?
Why you keep saying they can read me?
Cause I was woke, I was alert.
I was work too,
girl. What?
If they can't understand the fact, so you don't work. If they can't understand, you don't. If they can't understand the fact that I work from 6 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Mikkel, you tried the bitch. I came back from the East Coast.
You came back from
the West. I came back from the West Coast yesterday.
You know when was the last time I was on a vacation? Guess. Take a wild guess.
It don't matter.
No, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
I already know.
Take a wild guess. When was I on vacation?
The last time you was on vacation,
July of 2012.
Girl, don't tell me July
of 2012 when I went to Atlanta. What other trip have I taken since then? None.
Oh, you couldn't get no sick days?
It's not about sick days. That was the last time I took a vacation. Kevin, you already know that I don't even take off from work. I'm one of those people that I go to work. I take off from work when I really want to take off from work. Not because, I need to take off from work.
Don't make it look like I got all this energy because I just came back from the West Coast.
You came back from a beautiful vacation.
But so what? When people come back from vacation, they take the next day off. I went back to work when I came back off that plane yesterday. I went back to work yesterday.
Oh, you did?
And then, yes, I made a video.
Yesterday.
I made a video yesterday on Sierra video. You know I gotta do my little reviews. So I did that.
Oh, by the way.
See, we didn't even get a chance to.
Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
We'll talk about that. I'm just saying. Then I did that, and then I couldn't even really go to sleep because my body was on the West Coast time. I woke up with the 3-hour sleep I had. I ran to New York. Went to get this equipment and said, I gotta hurry back because we gotta do this video.
Well, that was another thing. Why did you go to New York to get that?
Because this is the only store that had it. Because I didn't want to wait for it to come in the mail. I wanted to go there for myself and speak to somebody instead of looking at it. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be hands-on. Yeah. So that's the only place I know. They're in New York. Let me go jump on this bus. And I got on the Amtrak and then I got on the boat bus and I came back. And I said, okay, I'll just get here at 5. And
well, thank you for going to go do that.
You're welcome. I bet you just ready to work because Iyanla got my ass together. I just, But we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. Same
I could care less what anybody says about me on this video.
No, don't say that.
No, I couldn't.
They watch us.
I'm just saying, as far as how somebody feels about me dozing off, like I said, I get up every morning at 6 o'clock to go to work from 6 to 3:30. I have every right to be tired. Every right to be tired. And then I go to that job and then come here. Oh, I have every right to be tired. Actually, I was at work today. I have every right. So basically, I work 2 jobs. I have every right to be tired. Like I said,
let me get ready to do my Fantasia review.
Child,
let me.
And guess what?
I'm just ready to work, child.
Because you're well rested. That's why you're ready to work.
Rested?
You was in California.
I was still busy. I was getting up every day.
Doing what?
I was just living my life, but I don't have to work.
You were on vacation. I didn't say you were working. I said you were on vacation.
When people go on vacation.
You didn't record when you were on vacation?
I sure did.
See, you were on vacation.
But I could have brought my camera with me. You just never know. I'm in
LA.
LA. You never know when you're going to have to work.
Yeah, but you didn't have to. That's the point that I'm saying. You keep saying like you went out to LA to work, but you didn't. You went out to LA and you had a great time. And I'm happy for you. And this weekend, when I go away, I'm going to have a great time. This will be my first mini vacation since July of 2012. I think I owe that to myself. I get up every day and go to work. Yeah. I get up every day and go to work, and I rarely ever take a vacation. And then I get, and now I'm going to be able to go on a vacation this, you done been on about 5 vacations since July 2012. I've only been on 1.
Cause I don't work. If I make plans, shit, I'm gonna go.
I do. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. If I was in California this past weekend, I would have a ton of energy too, because I was out there having a good time like you were. But I wasn't in California this weekend. I was at the hospital working.
Get your life.
Working. And you know what I did every day when I came home from work? Went to sleep. And you know what my mom had the nerve to say to me today? She said, I thought you was home sleep. I said, home sleep, why would I be home? She gonna say, I thought this was your day off. I said, no, my day off is not until tomorrow. She said, you working all those days? I said, yes.
Well, you know what?
Who's gonna pay the bills?
Okay. Now ask Beyonce that. My ass on the road all day.
Beyonce's working.
She can't half slack a show.
She's working. You damn right she can't.
She can't. All right.
But I'm sure some nights she like, bitch.
All right.
But then I ain't Beyonce. Now damn sure I ain't making Beyonce.
No, you are Beyonce. You don't be going there. Shit.
When I start making Beyonce's money, then I'll start
making but girl, nobody makes Beyonce's money. Scorpion Shell, okay?
Okay.
Shit, I'm gonna have to,
There was something that I wanted to say. Oh no, this is what I want to show you. Okay, so we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bitch, look what somebody just sent me.